Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on Dragon Ball Super, episode 41, English dubbed. Okay, at the beginning of this episode, everybody's shocked because this strange little being showed up. And Vegeta and Piccolo's like, who's that? And Beerus and Champa are freaking out. And then Beerus goes, shut up, you mortals. That is the all ruler of all 12 universes. And then Vegeta and them, like, they're like shocked, like, oh shit. And Beerus, Whis, he starts saying, shouldn't you go give like a proper introduction? And then Beerus is like, yeah, come on. He starts flying off the this strange being, and Champa goes along with him, and they go along with him, and they start bowing to this little being, and this little being's name is Zeno. And when they start bowing down to him, they start telling him, like, what can I help you? Like, what why are you here? Is there any problem? And he's like, Then you see the Supreme Kai come down, and they start bowing down to him, like, calling him sire and all that shit. Like, even the Supreme Kai were scared of this dude Zeno. That's the ruler of all 12 universes. And Zeno starts saying, like, oh, I watched you guys have like this tournament in this battle, and I came to tell you guys something, to warn you guys, but I got an idea. Like, let's have all the universes have a tournament. And then Goku's like, I think that's a good idea. And he just walks up and tries to go to the Omni King, Zeno, and then his guards just go under the ground, and pop up right in front of Goku, and Goku's like, yeah, just let me talk to him, and they just shake their head like, nope, nope. Then the Omni King agrees, like, yeah, let me talk to him. So the Omni King starts talking to him, and Goku starts like talking to him, and everybody starts freaking out. And Goku's like, yeah, it's a good idea that we should have the tournament, and yeah, we should have it one day, and all that shit. And then Goku reaches out his hand, about to shake the Omni King's hand, and everybody's panicking. And even the guards of the Omni Kings were like freaking out, like, what are you doing? And then he shook Goku's hand, and Goku lifted him up, and they're panicking, and the Omni King's like, okay, everybody, it's okay. After that, the Omni King left, and then Bears start freaking out. Like, the Omni King could have destroyed all 12 universes if he wanted to. And Goku is like, I don't think so. He wants fighters for his tournament. And then Bears start talking about his bet with his brother, and how he won the tournament, so he wins the Super Dragon Balls. So, and then they start doing some thing about finding the last Dragon Ball, and Champa didn't even know where the last Dragon Ball was, and Manaka gave Whis an idea to look at it like a 3D dimensional way or whatever. And it turns out the planet, the nameless planet that they're fighting on, like having a tournament on, was the Super Dragon Ball. So Whis just took the debris off the Super Dragon Ball, and it was there all along. So all the Super Dragon Balls are gathered together. Like, Android 18 called it out on the little detector, Super Dragon Ball radar or whatever. So after the finding out the last Dragon Ball was a nameless planet, or day or whatever, Bulma, she start telling Beerus like don't make a bad wish because she's been worried that he'll make like a horrible wish or whatever. And she has the words to call out the super dragon or whatever. And she tells Beerus the words, and Whis yells out the words. And at first they didn't think nothing was gonna happen. When then the Super Dragon Ball start glowing, and a big ass fucking gold dragon like pops out. And when he pops out, he stretches out like through the entire fucking galaxies, like the universes. Like he was just fucking swallowing fucking planets and universes and all that shit. And then they ended up like Whis, Goku, and just everybody. They're inside fucking like Whis's like his I don't know his little cube thing they travel in. But anyways, they get swallowed by the super dragon, the gold fucking big ass dragon, and it looks fucking cosmic inside his fucking like his body. So then they exit out his body, I guess. I don't know where the fuck they were. Goku was confused too. Anyways, the dragon starts like speaking in divine language. Cause I guess you gotta talk to it in divine language. I guess God language or whatever that shit is. And Beerus tells Whis his wish in divine language, and Whis speaks divine language to the dragon, and then the dragon like roars, and then fucking grants the wish, and then you see the Super Dragon Balls just scatter across, I guess, both universes, universe 6 and 7. So then it goes to Champa, and he like Vatos just stops the Hercube real quick, and Champa's like, I could have smashed my face, and she starts showing Champa Earth, and he starts like, oh yeah, I don't want to see Beerus's Earth. Okay, that's Beerus's Earth, and she's like, no, this is our Earth, and they start noticing like, oh, Beerus, he used his Super Dragon whatever wish to wish for his brother Champa to have Earth just like him, to have life and all that shit. And so Champa was excited that he can go to this planet and get some food just like uh, Universe 7 has. So yeah, that's what Beerus wished for. So it goes back to Beerus and them and just all of them, and they kept asking Beerus what he wished for, and he told them he wished for a bed, and they're just freaking out. And then it goes to Beerus's planet, and Goku's leaving, and he's telling Beerus can he fight Monaka, and Beerus is like later on, and Beerus he gives Monaka like a bunch of gold, and Monaka's like crying because he's like, oh yeah, I get all this, and then Beerus is like, I may have to call you another time to motivate Goku. So this whole time this dude's weak, he was just there to motivate Goku to become stronger. So that was dope. Then it goes to like everybody, like Bulma, Krillin, Goku, etc. And you see them flying to Earth, and it's the end of the episode. On to the next arc. So this episode, this was, kind of a slice of life episode where nothing happens. It was just like a cool episode where you had to watch and see what happens. So there was a couple moments in this episode that was fucking hilarious. Like when Zeno was there, and how Beerus and Champa was like little kids, like they're so fucking scared. It was fucking hilarious. And just Zeno is the most powerful dude in the entire Dragon Ball universe. Like, if he makes Beerus scared, then he's fucking powerful as fuck. So, I'm Jay, and this is my review on Dragon Ball Super, episode 41, English dub. Thank you for watching.